Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Sunday, March 18th. Welcome to our video commentary. I have a post over at the American Thinker this morning. You can check it at the American Thinker, or you can see it on my Twitter or my blog. And it's about Mexico and the upcoming election in Mexico in July. It seems like every time I talk to somebody from Mexico these days, we're talking about the same thing, the elections, and specifically a man by the name of Andrés Manuel López Obrador, known by his last name López Obrador. And López Obrador is right now the leading candidate. There's three of them, and he is right now, according to the polls, the leading candidate to be the next president of Mexico. Now, let me caution you a little bit about these polls. I don't know how reliable they are, frankly. I don't know. So I don't want to say that they're bad, but at the same time, I think it's always cautious to look at polling data. I think we've learned that lesson here in the United States. So let's always take polling data with a certain amount of skepticism. Also, what you have in Mexico, and the reason I think the polling data may be a little difficult to understand, is that you have three candidates who are going to take 90% of the vote. For example, López Obrador is leading in the very last poll that I saw, and he's like it's 27%. So there's plenty of time. There's 3.5 months before the election, and the separation between the candidates is a few points. So you still have a chance for things to change dramatically. But of course, the reason why so many people are talking about López Obrador in Mexico, particularly the ones that I talk to, is because López Obrador is the man of the left. He has his own political party, and he's basically waging a very populist anti-Trump campaign, and he's very much a man of the left. And many, many Mexicans, particularly the middle class and business people, are very concerned about what he will do to Mexico, how that will impact the Mexican currency, for example. Would there be a devaluation of some type? Would there be a pullback on some of the foreign investment? I mean, these are all very legitimate questions that people have, and hopefully they will come out in the debates. I think they're going to have some debates, and hopefully the other two candidates who are more centrist, traditional candidates for president, hopefully they will confront López Obrador at these debates and ask him to explain a few things. For example, is he going to walk back many of the energy reforms that have been done under the incumbent president? How exactly is he going to renegotiate NAFTA? What is he going to do about the violence in Mexico? And by the way, let me just say one more thing. Violence and insecurity, personal insecurity in Mexico, those are the biggest issues in the country right now. If you listen to the media, you would think it's all about Trump and it's all about NAFTA. Those are issues. I'm not saying they're not. But personal insecurity, the sense that many Mexicans feel unsafe when they go out and when they travel around the country, that is a leading issue. And the honest truth is that López Obrador is not talking about that at all. He's basically avoiding that issue. And my sense is that I think he's hoping to get in. He's hoping to basically run, or basically, as they say, kill time and walk away with a 27 or 28% plurality victory. That's my sense. But again, things could change dramatically. So we're going to keep an eye on this election. We did a podcast earlier this week with my friend Alan Wall. It's available in the archives about Mexico. And we'll probably do a few more because this is an important election. Mexico is an important neighbor, 100 million people. And believe me, what happens in Mexico impacts the United States. When Mexico is stable, our border is more stable. When Mexico is unstable, well, the opposite is true. So what happens in Mexico is important, and we will keep an eye on that in the podcast, as well as the video, as well as some of my American Thinker posts. Have a great day, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas. You can watch all of these over at YouTube, or you can also watch them on Twitter, or you can watch them on my blog. Bye-bye, everybody. Happy Sunday. Bye-bye.